Hey everybody, it's Bill Cecil going with your tip of the day. Hey, today's tip is to catch your kids being good. I got to give credit to the person that came up with this idea that I'm about to share. His name is Charlie Phillips. He's a principal in my building. He's an awesome principal, and this is an awesome idea. What he does is, in our building, is he's helped us to adopt this new plan where we carry these clipboards wherever we go in the hallways, and our job is to catch kids being good. And if we catch them doing something that, for example, maybe picking up a piece of paper off the floor, or helping another student, or being polite to a teacher, something that we expect them to do, but we're trying to catch them being good, so we'll reinforce that and they'll do it more often. We can give them a caught being good slip. We write their name down, we write down what they were doing, and then we write down their home-based teacher, and we put it in a large bucket. And at the end of the week, we pull 10 names out of the bucket, and he announces it on the PA system to the whole school. And those kids can come down and get a small treat. Sometimes we give away a t-shirt that says Waverly Pride on it, or that's our school, or sometimes we give away books from the book fairs that we have. We give away all sorts of little treats, but these kids eat it up. They just want to hear their names being mentioned on the PA system, or even if they don't win anything, the kids get excited when you catch them in the hallway and you say, hey, come over here for a second. I just want to give you a caught being good slip. And they'll say, well, thank you, and they get all excited. In my classroom, I take it a step further. What I do is, if my kids get caught being good 3 times within a certain period of time, I will give them an actual free pass on an assignment, like a spelling test or a spelling assignment. I don't do it for every assignment, it's just spelling. But if they get 3 passes, 3 caught being good slips, I will tell them not only will they get whatever the office gives them, but on top of that, I will also give them a free pass on a homework assignment in spelling or a free test. They'll get 100%. They can do something else like read silently or draw during that test. The kids love it. It's amazing how it's made a big difference in our school. Kids go out of their way. I see kids picking up paper towels in the bathroom, making sure they get in the garbage can. Even paper towels that aren't their own. I see kids that are stopped when there's a line going. Instead of trying to cut through the line, they'll actually stop and wait for the line to go through. Or kids in line will actually stop and say, go ahead, you may go through, to adults and to students. I mean, it's amazing. This concept will carry over in your classroom as well. One of my philosophies is catch your kids being good in your classroom more than they are being bad. Hey, I never ignore bad behavior in my classroom. But what I try to do is I try to put the spotlight on good behavior in my classroom. I let my kids know that's how you get attention in my classroom. Because some kids believe at home that maybe they have to act up to get their parents' attention. I don't want them to think they have to act up in my classroom to get the spotlight. You don't want to do that. I take care of business real quickly. Tell them what they need to work on, let them know what the consequence is, but I don't give them that spotlight. When they're doing something well in my classroom, I give them that spotlight. I catch kids being good in my classroom as an individual and as a team, and I praise them publicly, and I praise them very highly. Why? Because I believe it reinforces them to want to do it more often. Give this a shot. Catch your kids being good, not just in your room, but maybe in your building. It will make a difference. Hey, and remember, best year ever. You have the power to make it happen.